Hello folks and welcome to Chekchouka. Today we're making Algerian olive stew, or what we call Tadjin Zitoune. For this we'll need about 200 grams of pitted cured green olives. Let's first drain the jar and put it in another container. Give the olives a quick taste, make sure they're not too salty or too bitter. If they are, let them soak in hot water until we need them. In a deep pan or wok, pour a generous amount of vegetable oil. Turn the heat to medium, place the chicken pieces. I'm using drumsticks here, but you can use any part of the leg you like. Cover with a splash screen and let sear for 2-3 minutes on each side. Once colored, take it out of the pan and put it aside. Wash around 200 grams of mushrooms. Cut them into big chunks and move them to the same pan. We want the mushrooms to soak up most of the oil and the chicken juices, so mix and toss until withered and brown and set them aside. Of course, no stew is complete without onion and garlic. Peel one medium-sized onion by removing the tips. Cut it in half along the stem and chop it up to small to medium-sized pieces. Next up, press down the clove garlic with your knife. This will make it a lot easier to peel. Remove the stem and chop it up to fine slices. Combine the garlic and the onion and put them both in the pan over medium heat. Top up the oil and keep moving until the onion is translucent but not yet caramelized. Now is a good time to add back the mushrooms. Mix until everything is well combined and let's head back to the cutting board. Peel 2 large carrots and chop them up into relatively thick slices. Into the pan go the carrots that we just sliced. And it's time to drain the water out of the olive that we've set aside and add to the mix as well. Last but not least, we're adding the chicken pieces that we have seared earlier. Now comes my favorite part of cooking, adding spices. We'll start with a generous pinch of black pepper, followed by turmeric powder or curcuma for color, a bit of ginger powder, and a small pinch of thyme. What gives this dish its special taste though is cinnamon, so you can add either a stick or 2 pinches of the powder. Add a couple of bay leaves and a big pinch of salt. Add enough water to cover the olives and turn the heat all the way up. Now mix the ingredients until everything is well combined. Once the water starts boiling, turn down the heat to low, cover with a lid, and let cook for 25 to 30 minutes. Alright, this is looking good. Let it cool down for a bit and add some heavy cream. The cream will make the sauce thicker and more savory and will also give it a nicer color. Mix until everything is well combined and let it rest for at least 5 minutes. Time to plate up this bad boy. I forgot to mention this before, but the quantities we've used should be enough for 2 portions. It's pretty hard to show this, but the marriage of cinnamon and olives smells really good. It's the moment we've been waiting for. Let's squeeze some lemon on top and let's give it a taste. Of course, this cannot be an Algerian meal without some bread. I'm cutting a piece of this French baguette and using it to dip in the sauce. This sauce is rich, acidic, slightly bitter, everything you look for in an olive stew. The olives and the carrots are nice and tender, and the mushroom gives a meaty texture to the bite. Thanks guys, and see you next time for more Algerian recipes with me, Muad.